Well, happy May 2nd, 2020. Here in NYC, it's finally terrace weather. Oh, thank you, Jesus. On this date, we're also going to refer to May 2nd, 2020 as the day that everyone in New York City said, fuck that social distancing bullshit. It's nice outside. Because I know that as of today, certain streets around parks and things are open, but everybody stays socially distant. Yeah, okay. They're not doing that now. There are people that are taking it seriously, wearing a mask and trying to be out of each other's way, and people that are just unaffected. I also think that there's a huge misconception that if I have a mask on, it's all fine, right? I can get right up on top of you. And people are doing exactly that. So today's the day that we start dragging this quarantine on for extra months and months because everyone's like, fuck that noise. Social distancing is somebody else's problem. On a more positive note, look, I have MacGyvered. I have these Lilos, these loungy chairs. They're from the 90s, people. And they've been busting because it's just that cheapy plasticky crap. So for years I've been putting webbing. I just re-webbed a lot of it. A, don't throw anything out. B, MacGyver the fuck out of it. C, I made these covers. I'm about to put the cover on it that I made years ago because I patterned it and I covered it in this really nice soft cottony moleskin-y stuff. And then D, sit on it very carefully. So don't throw it out. I'm going to see if maybe online I can find, although it's now looking completely like my industry is not coming back this calendar year. And I am really upset about that idea. I did find out, though, that we have a seat at the table with Governor Cuomo to discuss what to do with Broadway. Because initially it looked like we weren't involved in the conversation, and that was extremely unsettling news. So the fact that we're actually in the conversation is at least optimistic. So, but everybody was first saying, like, June? Nah. September? Mm-hmm. Now, I can't imagine a scenario where we come back before the end of this calendar year, and it is May 2nd, and if I sit with that thought that I am on this terrace on May 2nd, and could be here until January at the early. Oh my God, I'm going over the edge. Bye. So okay, I'm gonna work on my Lilos. Even though I don't have the funds, I'm gonna see if maybe I can find to replace, because I need to replace with the exact same dimension and size because the covers I made are in great shape, and I don't want to fucking have to redo that. Although, now give me something to do. When I can go to a store and buy fabric. Oh, no, it just gets deeper and deeper. Anyway, also, on a more positive note, on this day in history, May 2nd is the birthday of noted lesbian Therese Hipkins. So happy birthday, Big T. Every year on her birthday, I take a picture from her childhood and post it all over her social media, on her Facebook and stuff for her friends, much to their amusement. It's always a picture of her in a dress or something. Or like when she was a kid, I'm going to tell you this one. Oh God, Big T. She has the best imagination of anyone that I know. She used to go out in the backyard and play by herself. She'd play football by herself. She would take tennis balls and put them in a jersey so it was like they were shoulder pads. And then she'd like have a like, what do they call that? Not a scrimmage. A huddle up by herself and go over the plan with everybody. Then she'd take the Nerf football and she'd run back and she'd be looking for the person and she'd like fake throw pass it, then she'd run the other way and she'd turn around and she'd like fake catch it, and then she'd run and then she'd like get tackled by imaginary people, throw down the ball, get up, start screaming at imaginary people. We used to stand in the windows of the house, the rest of the family just like, look at her go. She was amazing. So happy birthday, Big T. I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm gonna cover this chair. It's probably a metaphor for like, it's all cracked and awful. That's okay, I put it all back together again. I'm just gonna cover it nice and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just be careful, everybody. Stay the fuck away from each other, please. I don't wanna sit up here for the rest of my life. Or don't. Bye.